Hello and good morning. Happy Saturday. I'm still just waking up. So, I had a good time last night. I went out and I worked a kitten show. And what that means is that I helped out in a burlesque show. So, I'm really hoping to get myself into doing my own shows, but we'll see where that leads me. I want to call upon my spirit guides and my ancestor team to help guide me to relay messages for the collective all, for the highest good of all. Thank you, and so it be. So what messages do you have for the energy for today? What? What? Alright. I'm going to show. I'm just going to draw the deck. The Five of Wands. Once again. You know what? I'm really starting to feel like we're just like every time wherever we leave off last time, we're just picking up from then. So, like, whatever. Clearly, we're still having a lot of conflict in our passions. You know, there's a lot of, this could also be fire energy, the Hermit. Or, no, I'm sorry. Not the Hermit. My glasses. Where are they? This might help. This is the Five of Cups. Oh my gosh. This is a lot of conflict. Okay, this is 5, 5. Like both of these. The first one, the second one. What's going on? Like, you got all this conflict in your passion. Look how sad you are. You got all these cups, like, these have fallen over. You've clearly lost these 3 cups, but you still have these 2, but look, you got your back turned to them, like, they don't mean that much to you, or you're just grieving over the 3 that you lost, the 3 emotions that you disconnected from, or maybe because of this conflict, that's what it brought about. But, oh, honey, the world, from whatever all this turmoil is going to bring you about where you need to be. You know, this is like your, whatever you go through with this struggle in your passion, the struggle in your emotions, is going to lead you to something that you have been wanting to master, and then it leaves you with a decision. You are trying to weigh out choices, you know, that are in your mind. You know, especially like right here, we have the 2, and what are sitting back here? These 2. Are we having to weigh out these 2 options that are still holding on to you, that you're still connected to? And look, whatever choice that you end up deciding, like, you're going to take this, like, the 8 of Cups. The 8 is achievement. The 8 is like attainment, being led. It's almost like being led being led away from, like, it's like you're out, like, you got this little hiking stick, you're going up the side of this journey, all for these cups, all for this thing that's leading you to something that's means a lot emotionally to you. And then here we have again the 8 of Wands. So we have a lot of fire and water energy going on in this reading. It could all, there's a little bit of air, if these are elements that we are working with. Yeah. So whatever, these emotional and this struggle and your willpower, your passion are just the once this happens, your world is going, you're going to master this thing that you are, that is being resistant. You are going to master this resistance, this conflict, and come up with a decision to lead you to a path that's going to help you obtain all this emotion, all this thing, all these things, all these emotions. But your willpower, you have to take action. Whatever the choices that you're being, that the choices that you're being offered or that are being left for you to decide. I would like to disconnect. Thank you very much for guiding me on that reading, and I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to be reading. We are now in October 1st. Yeah. We are still in Libra 1, Cardinal Air, and October 1st is the day of the top dog. Ooh. More often than most, those born on October 1st are likely to wind up at the top of their profession, social circle, or family structure. This is generally due less to their pushiness or aggressiveness than to their ability to function and maintain a far-reaching outlook on life. Others seem to instinctively recognize the exceptional abilities of those born on this day, and this last point can sometimes pose a dilemma. As October 1st people may not have a lot of ambition. Indeed, functioning at the top can put enormous strain on them, mostly psychological, which they find difficult to handle. The problems encountered by October 1st people usually center on their careers. For example, it can take years of struggle for them to reach an elevated social position, only to find that it isn't quite what they expected. Part of the reason for this is that they tend to be very serious individuals who may not take enough joy in their successes. Indeed, they can be plagued by those problems presented by their work which they are unable to solve. This is not particularly helped by the perfectionist tendencies, which find it hard to leave things alone. Yet through the difficulties they encounter, many born on this day demonstrate a marked ability to learn and ultimately to progress in their personal development. As far as their interpersonal relationships are concerned, October 1st people usually seek out involvements with highly capable and decisive individuals, but often those who do not have high personal goals of their own. Undeniably, those born on this day will choose a mate who can both help and understand their need to further themselves. The emotional support of such a person is generally crucial to the success of the endeavors. Generally, October 1st people are very idiosyncratic, and not only how to operate in their own particular way. However, because the results of their efforts are most often impressive, they will be taken seriously on ultimately even eliminated or emulated by admirers. When these unique individuals are seen working, or perhaps shown in a photograph with peers or co-workers, they will often look out of place or unusual. They are indeed atypical members of their profession, due both to their unorthodox methods and working philosophy. They may come under constant criticism, much to the discomfort, if they focus on their work to the exclusion of important alliances and company politics. Most October 1st people learn what they know not from formal schooling but from experience. Their professionalism is beyond reproach, and they generally appear polished, self-confident, honest, and above all, dignified. October 1st people usually win the love and respect of others. When, if it takes years, they are greatly missed when they are no longer around and are spoken of fondly by the same people who thought less of them previously. Those born on the first of the month are ruled by the number 1 and by the sun. People born on the first of the like to be the first. Those ruled by the number 1 are typically individual, highly opinionated, and eager to rise to the top. October 1st people may have mixed feelings about their own role in life, but usually have the stamina and concentration to hang in there regardless of frustrations or confusion. The sun symbolizes strong creative energy and fire, which is best kept flowing steadily rather than allowed to sporadically flare out of control. The combination of Venus, Libra's ruler, and the sun lends a romantic, idealistic aura to October 1st people. The first card of the major arcana is the Magician, who symbolizes intellect, communication, information, as well as magic. Over his head is the infinity symbol, which in some tarot decks takes the form of a hat, in others a halo. Many interpretations may be drawn, one of which is that the magician recognizes the cynical and unending nature of life and is empowered by this understanding. The positive traits suggested by the first card include diplomatic skill and shrewdness, but negatively lack of scruples and opportunism. The choice rests with an October 1st person whether to settle for superficiality and illusion or strive for more worthy ends. Your health. Those born on October 1st, whether of the more practical or spiritual type, will generally be aware of matters concerning health, and their perfectionistic side is focused on improving or maintaining their condition. They will look after themselves impeccably. If not, they are quite capable of disregarding it altogether. October 1st people must especially be aware of damaging their kidneys and other internal organs through poor diet and lungs. For this reason, a balanced diet, one reasonably low in fat, animal protein, alcohol, and sugar, should gradually be complemented by nutritional grains, low-fat yogurt, fresh vegetables, and other healthy foods. Your advice? Bring more consistency of effort into your life. Shed some of your fears and concerns. Be aware of self-fulfilling prophecies. Learn to delegate responsibly. Your meditation. When two parties are trapped in a bad situation, and one is incapable of thought or decision, the other must decide for both of them. I'll read it again. When two parties are trapped in a bad situation and one is incapable of thought or decision, the other must decide for both of them. Your strengths: unique, dedicated, dignified. Your weaknesses: crisis prone, indecisive, and aloof. I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I also hope that you have a good, safe weekend. I love you. Have a good day.